Hello, Potato. It's Lego time again, and this week, continuing on with my August 1st purchases, we're going to put together Kit 76200, Bro Thor's New Asgard, from the Infinity Saga line from Marvel Lego. And this is a kit that I thought looked really nice, because just all the detail in there. It's for ages 7 up, implying it's a play kit, but I really don't think it is. I think it's a shelf display item. I don't think there's not a lot of play functionality in here. I don't think we're going to see a lot of like shooty bits. I think we're going to see a lot of stickers though, and that I'm kind of worried about, because, well, I mean, that might be printed. That's probably printed. I'm guessing we won't be lucky enough for like this and this and this and this to all be printed pieces. I'm thinking there's gonna be a fair number of stickers, which, you know, I love stickers. But it is a very nice looking set, very detailed looking, and I think it's actually gonna be the first Thor figure that I do have. I don't have, I think, any kits that came with Thor. I mean, I've got that that mech armor set that we haven't done yet, but I don't think we have anything of Thor. Certainly nothing like this, where he's like all like fat and sloppy. Watching the movie, I originally thought of him like as a dude Thor, because I think he had the sweater on and stuff, didn't he? He always looked kind of like the dude from The Big Lebowski, but over here they've chosen to just make him shirtless and fat, and that should be fun. This kit's only 265 pieces. I don't think it's going to be a tremendously long build. However, we're going to see a lot of fiddly bits. A lot of accessory pieces too, which is kind of interesting. You don't get that many accessories usually in a single kit. But I think we have a lot of fiddly bits, a lot of 1x1s, a lot of 1x2s. So that could take a little bit longer. See, this is actually a tape box. Do I have a box cutter handy? I mean, I should. I keep one on the table here. There we go. I was expecting a thumb punch. I mean, guess I should look at these things before I start recording, huh? But, you know, doing that leads to writing scripts, and that leads to quality programming. And I don't think you come devoid of intelligence for quality. Everybody out. One other thing about tape boxes, though, is that they stand up so much better. We do have my other favorite thing, though, about these kits is where they've shoved the book in like that, and now it's all folded up, which makes putting things together so much easier, you know, when the book wants to fold up on itself. But there is our QR code for those who are interested. And sure enough, we have a whole sheet of stickers. Yep, the TV, the newspaper, the road sign, the pizza boxes, all the things I expected are indeed stickers. But we have just two bags. Step 1, step 2. I'm guessing, yeah, there's a little bag of little pieces in there, as well as there tends to be in the larger bags. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. How many steps are there to this? Let's see. Because they're numbered, right? 70, 76, 78, 78. So there's 78 steps to putting together Bro Thor's New Asgard. So I guess we should get on with it, shouldn't we? Just get in there and get it built. One neat thing about this set is it comes with a Korg minifigure. I definitely don't have a Korg. The Bro Thor, I was on the fence about him as a minifigure to begin with, because I thought, you know, drawing the fat belly on was a bit of a cop-out. I thought it would have been funnier to give him a three-dimensional belly piece that like goes on like chest armor does. But then I realized, of course, that he wouldn't be able to sit down, and that would limit playability. So I think, I mean, we'll see how he looks put together, but I think that's going to be okay. And then, I don't remember how to pronounce his name. Is it Mike? Miek? I remember him being in the scene, but I don't remember him much at all. I think his Taika Waititi playing Korg just kind of steals the scene. But that's enough of me talking for now. Let's get building. There we go. That was a pretty easy build, all things considered. All of our stickers are gone. Get rid of that. Let's take a look at our finished product here. So yeah, I do think overall, giving him the painted on belly is probably better because, yeah, if his gut really hung over like that, it would interfere with the legs. And it would look cool, but it would make him not functional. If you did it so the legs didn't get interfered with, then it would just look really weird because he'd have like a 90-degree belly. I find it weird that they've given him like action eyes here. Like, I mean, I know towards the end of the movie, he does, go all dude Thor and, get Mjolnir back and stuff, but he doesn't, he's not shirtless when that happens, so that seems like a weird choice. But I do love that they've included Stormbreaker, and, even though they aren't saying what it is, they've got his bottles of beer, so you can have him be drunk. But of course, being a kit for ages 7 and up, it's not really beer. It's whatever you want to tell your child it is. Presumably, if they haven't seen the movie and don't know it's beer. And I've got this little guy here, Meek. It's a nice, nicely printed piece. I don't really remember too much about the character, so I can't comment too much on him there. And then Korg over here. We have a nicely printed face, and he has 2 faces as well, but they're fairly similar. They're both just kind of smiley faces, I guess because Korg's never particularly upset at anything, even when hanging out with Deadpool. And there's lots of little detail work in here. We've got the picture of Thor and Sif up here. We've got Stormbreaker pizza. If I can pop one of those off so we can get a better look at it. One thing I don't like about this kit is here's Stormbreaker pizza. I can get that without it blurring out, which probably can't. One thing I don't like is all the loose bits. It's one thing to have the bottles and the dead fish in the box in front of the fire here, but the piece I think that bothers me the most is the boat. Why is this not fastened down? Why isn't there a stud there to put this on so it doesn't fall off? Because moving this around, like to put it up on a shelf for display, that's going to totally fall off and possibly get lost. With lots of little detail work though, we have a little bookshelf, I guess that's supposed to be there. Some sort of an action figurine, a frying pan, a whip, just basically whatever little accessories Lego had that they could throw in here, they threw in here. We've got a keg, which kind of is hidden by everything else. And we've got their little TV where they're playing some sort of combat Minecraft game on here. It was like Fortnite in the movie, wasn't it? I think they're playing Fortnite. They're playing something like Fortnite. If not actually Fortnite, it would make sense Fortnite though, because there was that Marvel Fortnite crossover promotional thing, which I think was around the time of Endgame. Maybe it was later. I could be wrong. Then we have the door out here. Not really any consideration paid to the outside of this. That's part of why I think, even though it's rated for 7 and up, this is not a play with set. This is a set for going up on your shelf, because this is not, this is unattractive. No thought at all went into the outside of this. All of it, 100% went to the inside. And honestly, they've enlarged this on the box. This is not to scale with other bricks in the picture. They've enlarged, as I say in Serial, enlarged to show detail. This actually is kind of disappointingly small when I, look at it putting it together. But still, the set is very cute. It is definitely a shelf set. It's a set that things are going to get lost out of. Let's just be honest. The bottles, the fish, and the boat, they're all being loose, does not bode well to them lasting for the life of this kit. Especially if I put it away for something. And, it's like, what is this for? And it's supposed to be for Stormbreaker. So you can put it over here and not have him sitting on the couch with it. There we go. That looks better that way. There's not a big empty spot there. And that way he can get on with his drinking. Also, the way it shows him on the box, he's also going to get lost because it shows him just kind of propped up here. And again, they've not included any stud for him to attach to, and he is a little top heavy. So we'll keep him down here just so he doesn't get lost. I say as I knock him off again. Oh, and of course we have on here another little bit of detail. The new Asgard times 5 years after the blip, in case you forgot the timeline of the film. But it's a cute set. Again, I don't really think this is one for kids. I really think it's one for adults, but it is very cute, and it's small if you can put it on your desk or on your shelf, somewhere that you can just have it on display. And are kids going to want to play with Fat Thor? I don't know. The Korg is nice. I really like the Korg. The Korg is my favorite figure in this set. I think if they made him a little less of a standard minifigure, then Thor could have been my favorite, but it's got to go to Korg. And let's be honest, Korg is one of the main reasons I bought this kit to begin with. But it's one of the few Infinity Saga sets I'm particularly interested in. I think it was one of only 2 that were on my list of top 10, and I bought the other one too. It's the Ironmonger. We'll do that sometime in the future. But yeah, it's a nice set. Not much for kids here. Not a good play set, but a good display set. And that's what I'm looking for. Well, I hope you found this build at all interesting and entertaining. If you did, give the video a like. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.